you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back to my 600-pound podcast, everyone. I am Jen.
And I'm Jess.
And today we are doing season 4, episode 6, Dottie.
Miss Dottie, y'all. I was going to say, some of you may know her from this infamous gif of her on the, what is that motorbike?
Motorized cart.
And she's trying to get through the motorized cart. Thank you, not a motorbike. Motorized cart. And she, can you imagine her on a motorbike?
Yeah, riding and doing flips and tricks and stuff? No, absolutely not.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But she's on a motorized cart and she can't fit through the door. Poor Dottie.
Poor lady.
Oh.
No, but I was going to
lady.
say, I usually do like voice to text notes for my episodes.
Me too.
But like,
I just did it for today.
But every time you said Dottie, would it correct it to Daddy? Yeah, mine was.
Yes!
In
my notes, it's Daddy this, Daddy that, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And Dr. Now is like Dr. Nelson.
Yes.
Dr. Nilsson.
Always Dr. Nelson.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
I'm like, it's all the.
It looks like one big, fat, giant paragraph.
Oh my God. No, I stop it and I like space everything out.
Ugh, I can't. I don't have the time.
Oh, yeah.
Or the energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I say, when I watched this episode, I walked 2 miles on my treadmill.
Wow. That's so awesome.
I know.
Damn. Multitask.
I was like, I got to do something while watching this.
Oh my God.
I can't just lay here.
That's all I do.
Oh gosh. All right. So what have you been watching this week, ma'am?
I watched White Lotus season 1. I really liked it a lot.
Same.
How about you?
Same. I love season 1. Again, I was watching more of Vampire Diaries today. I've never seen it before, and I'm about halfway through season 1. It's pretty good. I'm trying to think about anything else I've really been watching. Just keeping up with the usual shows, you know? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Oh my God, that's so sad. How about you?
No, honestly, it's just
Nothing?
been White Lotus.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the only thing I can think of too for any new media is Lady Gaga's new album, Mayhem. Been playing that on repeat.
Oh.
So good.
Okay.
So good. Oh, love it.
Yeah.
And last week Jake and I went to a Barnes and Noble, like a further location, because they had like a bigger indie horror section.
Ooh.
And anyway, while we were driving there, because it was like 5:00 on a Friday, or like 5:30 on a Friday, of course traffic is like crazy. So we were stuck in the car for like an hour to get there, hour and a half, depending. And we started listening to this podcast. I forgot what it was called. I'm so sorry. I'll put it in the show notes if I find it. But it was really funny. It was really entertaining. It's about these group of guys who are talking about this book about, you remember Rocky IV?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know the character Drago?
Yes.
Played by, oh God, what's his name? Not Val Kilmer.
Oh, wait. Not Val.
Oh my God.
Is it Val? No.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yes, of
Dolph
course.
Lundgren. Rocky IV, you know, the guy that's like, I must break you. That guy. So someone wrote and published this fan fiction basically about Drago. And in this podcast, they're talking about it. But also there's a huge mystery surrounding this author. Apparently this author published this book in the late 80s or 1990, but in like 92, he went missing.
Weird.
And no one knows. Yeah, no one knows where he went. We were like a couple episodes in and I haven't gotten back to it yet, but I really want to get back to it.
So wait.
Because that was really entertaining.
He wrote a fan fiction, you said? Or he wrote a book?
He did. Yeah, by Todd what's his name? Todd Noy. Oh, here we go. Jake for the win, everybody. He comes in here with a book. Why do you have this? Jake came in with this book by Todd Noy. Wow, this book is called Swarmer?
Interesting.
Where did you get this? And it's signed?
Yeah, I was on the beach and,
Oh, shut up. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Oh my God. All right, so let me read this real quick about the author. Todd Noy was a prize-winning sports journalist and novelist from Perth, Western Australia. He has written for VFL Weekly, The Guardian, and KO Magazine. His novels include Ochre, OCRE space DYKE in 1976, March of the Knoxmen in 1977, House of Fuego 1980, The Alabaster Wars 1981, and Drago, On Mountains We Stand 1989. His short works include Lie Me and Me, Letters to Dante, and Gout. Can't imagine what Gout's about. Noy disappeared in January 1992 after a long battle with drug and alcohol addictions. Presumed dead, a memorial service was held in his honor in Perth in December 1995. He is survived by his two sons, Marlon and Quince, and long-term partner, English cellist Elizabeth Harrington. Through the tireless efforts of Marlon Noy and Robert Wallace, the Noy estate has painstakingly restored and continues to release limited editions of Todd's classic works, including Noy's semi-autobiographical, previously unreleased volume, Swarmer. Now, the weird thing is here, this book looks brand new. It's a brand new book, and he has signed in silver Sharpie the front page.
So he's not missing.
How the?
Kidding.
I mean, either someone's pretending to be him, or he never really went missing, or, I mean, I can't imagine these books have been sitting around since the 80s and 90s. When did this one? Oh, it's previously unreleased. Anyway, y'all should check that out. That podcast. Thank you, Jake.
That's so
very
weird.
Interesting. The whole story about this guy is wild. Wild. Okay. So that's my recommendation for the week.
We're going to put it in the notes, show notes, the title.
Yeah. When if I remember it.
Also, everybody please rate us, please. Please rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Here we come begging. Here we come begging.
I'm begging for, please rate us, please, and thank you. And also, we have a Facebook group. Join our Facebook group. It's my 600-pound podcast discussion group on Facebook. There's around 600 of us in there, so please join. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. We made it to 600 members, guys. We're popular. But seriously, it's a lot of fun in there. You guys post some of the funniest memes. It's great. Dr. Now sightings. It's wonderful. Everybody check it out. Yes. All right, so should we get into this episode? Dottie.
All right, Dottie. I'm a little bummed. This episode, I thought it would be a little funnier. It was not
really.
We'll try our best. We did just do our very first improv class, which was super fun. So if you guys were from Patreon, you would have heard us talk about that last time. But hopefully we're funnier. Who knows? Or, we're quicker with it. Who knows? But this episode was a little depressing, but, we'll get through it. We're going to get through it, guys. We'll get through it together.
Turn it around. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Absolutely. Well, who knows? Who knows? We're just gonna gab. We're just two girls gabbing.
So.
All right. So we are at season 4, episode 6, Dottie Perkins. This is the scariest part. She's 34 years old. I'm 34 years old. Oh my God.
She has a husband, 2 kids. She looks like she's an adult.
Yeah.
That's an adult woman. I'm not.
I mean, yeah, I have 0 kids. I have a husband and 2 cats who don't get along at all. And I'm telling you, I'm literally sitting in my hobby room right now, full of all my anime shit. I have a glass display cabinet of my anime shit. Nerd alert. But here, Dottie, she's 34 years old, 641 pounds. Ooh.
Oh, also, from the air date for this was February of 2016.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dottie is from Oxford, MS. What is MS?
Yeah.
Missouri?
Oh no, Mississippi.
Mississippi? Oh, Mississippi. Okay, that makes sense. So Dottie has 2 kids. Okay? Like, couldn't be me. One of her children is severely disabled, has a severe cerebral palsy. That's why I really felt for her. Not because she's a disabled child. Oh, that's so sad. No, like, one of my sibling-in-laws is literally in the same state as, not the same, like, physical, like, not in Mississippi, but the same disability as Dottie's son. So I totally get, like, I have a lot more empathy for her because I kind of know what that's like. I don't take care of my sibling-in-laws like that, but, I'm around them enough.
So you're like, she can get a little pass. Yeah.
I know. I'm actually going to be a little nice.
She's like
to Dottie today just because I really get what she's going through.
Hustling. She's like, so she's 640 pounds and she's like, I got to get up still. I got 2 kids to take care of. I have a 1-year-old who is Landon. Yeah. And then Daniel is her 12-year-old that has cerebral palsy. He is bedbound. So she's like, I can't be bedbound. I got to get up. I got shit to do. I got to take care of my kids. Like, no matter how shitty it is, how hard it is to get up.
I know. Oh my God. Honestly, Dottie, like, for being 641 pounds and the way her body is shaped too, she's like,
she's
moving.
Yeah.
She's moving. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, so we enter Dottie's bedroom, and thank God she has sheets. She's got a full, like, furnished house, it looks like. Curtains. I think there were curtains on the windows. I was a little too distracted by all the kids. But, so there's a crib next to her bed with a baby crying in it. And I'm like, okay, that's Landon. He is a year old. And so Dottie immediately gets up. And the way her body looks, I forgot who it was. Was it Crystal or who had the butterfly wings?
I don't remember her name.
Maybe it was Crystal.
I don't remember. That sounds right. Crystal?
I don't know. Crystal sounds right. I don't know. But she's got the big butterfly wings on the back of her. And, like, you would think she would struggle to get up. She gets up easily. She immediately goes to check on her other son. Daniel goes in his room, picks him up. Okay, I did kind of laugh at this. She threw him over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes. He's 12 years old.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy.
Like a fireman hold.
She just threw him over her shoulder. I was like a fireman's carry. And I was like, holy shit, girl.
And she's...
But you know what? She's got to do what she's got to do.
640 pounds, and she's able to not only walk around... Like, some of these other people in the show can't even get up. And she's up. No. She's walking around. She goes and picks up her 12-year-old son and carries him around. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Yeah. That is wild. And you know what? It's almost... It's kind of fucked up. But you know how it's like moms get that strength where it's like a mom lifts a car to save her baby? Yeah. This is Dottie.
Yeah, she's like...
Like,
holy shit. She's got to do what she has to do.
No. Exactly. That's why I'm like, you know what? Now, if she were laying in the bed, someone has to care for my son because I can't do it. I can't get up. No, she gets her ass up and does it. Good for her. Good for her.
And, so we find out she has a husband named Chris. And they also, I don't know if you noticed the little dog running around. They have a little dog, of course.
Of course I noticed that little dog. Except this one wasn't white.
It was a little...
I'm always looking for a little white dog with shit in their eyes.
So she brings Daniel to the living room, puts him down in a chair, gives him all his medication, and then she goes and takes a shower for herself. And she's like, also like, I don't want anyone to help me clean myself. That is way too fucking embarrassing. Yeah. Like, okay, good for her. She's like, I will not have my husband wipe my ass. I refuse. Good for her.
Good for her. Good for
Yeah.
you, Dottie. Now I will judge a little bit here. So when she went into Daniel's room, there was a sign in her son's room that said, Daniel is thankful for country music. And I'm like,
does he like it?
oh,
Or
does
you
he
just
like it? Then again, I will say my sibling-in-law, she the whole family says she loves Christmas music. And so they play Christmas music year round. And honestly, some days I'm like, maybe it's just my father-in-law's preference. Like, does she actually like it? He claims she starts screaming when you change the music, but I've never heard her do that. Never seen it in action.
He's just using her as an excuse.
To play Christmas music. We'll be at the beach, and it's like you'll hear jingle bells coming from the room.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Oh, gosh. All right. So when she showers, though, she's able to get up herself in the shower. She goes into the shower, closes the curtain behind her, and she sits on the the tub edge, but she still has the shower curtain around her so she doesn't get water everywhere. Like, she's acting like she's not 641 pounds.
I'm like, so what is everyone else's excuse?
It's wild.
What is everyone else's excuse? Everyone else on the show barely get around. I don't want to hear it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Here we got Penny. She's like, I can parent from the bed.
Shut
Girl,
up, Penny. She was annoying.
Bitch, shut up. Get your ass up, Penny. Oh my God. It's like, we got Dottie over here fucking carrying a 12-year-old over her shoulder, washing herself.
Penny,
oh my God.
Take
Oh
notes,
my God.
Penny. Write this down.
Jot this down.
So we get into her backstory. She says that she loved sweets as a kid. She was also in the Girl Scouts. So she would, they had a ton of Girl Scout cookies. And she's like, I would sneak a whole box into my room, hide it, and then I would eat the entire box. No.
Girl,
yeah,
same.
I can't buy
same.
them. No freaking way.
Oh my God. We went shopping last week and we went into a Five and Below, and I literally, there was Girl Scouts like
Posted.
They were just like posted there right outside the Five Below. And I said to Jake, I was like, you better keep me far fucking away from those Girl Scouts, because I swear to God,
These little devils.
I'm gonna go over there and buy those little bitches. I'm gonna get like 10 boxes of Thin Mints. Keep me away from them.
I can't buy them. Cookies. I can buy a pack, just a single. I go to the store and we get just like the 2-pack of cookies, because if we buy anything other than just a little 2-packer of cookies, I'm eating the whole thing. I just have no self-control. I can't do it. Nope.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I can't keep any snacks here. By the way, speaking of snacks, last week I stopped at a Rofo, Royal Farms, and I was getting some energy drinks, as one does, right before work, and I saw they sold the singular Little Debbie Star Crunch. And I was like, oh, a singular one, hell yeah. And it's bigger than the ones in the box. It's like,
Side of your head.
I don't know what size this is. Yeah. It's like big enough. And so I grab it and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm going to snack on this on the way into work. And I eaten it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm curious what the calorie count is on this thing. Oh my God. First of all, on this stupid little package, it says serving size, a third.
A third.
A third of this goddamn cookie?
A third.
A third. And so I'm looking at it and it's like 150 calories. And I'm like, oh, that looks nice. And it says per serving.
Wait a minute.
And there's 3 servings. Jail. Right to jail. If this thing was supposed to be 3 fucking servings, why does it come in a throwaway package? I can't save the other 2/3 for later.
So wait, the whole one is 450 calories? I'm
Something
ill.
like that.
I'm
Something like
sick
that.
to my stomach.
I'm sick. But you know what? I saw that. I was halfway through eating it. I still finished it. I was like,
can't
fuck
rewrap those plastics.
You gotta
you're
finish
not gonna
it.
Rewrap that. No.
No. So I just fucking ate it. So pissed. No wonder this show exists, This is ridiculous.
So, Dottie mentions
Christ.
the Girl Scout cookies. She would eat them all the time. She's been overweight since she can remember. And this is when we meet her sister. Okay, how would you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is
DeLacy?
it Delay? Okay, DeLacy.
DeLacy.
The
Yeah, like Delacy.
DeLacy.
Or Delacy?
DeLacy.
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 think.
Okay.
I don't know.
So her sister DeLacy, apparently the mom was like really into the sister and didn't really spend time with Dottie. They were not close because her mom was really
Well, because the mom was super into pageants.
Damn beauty pageants. Little Miss Sunshine over here. Little Miss fucking Sunshine.
Oh my god. Toddlers and
Oh my
tiaras. Oh god, what a good show.
Yeah, so the mom spent more time with DeLacy instead of Dottie.
Yes. So, okay, we see the sister and she's like average. She's pretty, you know, she looks like a typical adult. I can't remember.
Typical adult woman.
Not saying that Dottie isn't those things, but you know, she's not 600 pounds. Did they say she was older or younger than Dottie?
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I couldn't either. Couldn't tell you. But of course, so Dottie didn't get paid attention enough by their mom. So Dottie turned to food for comfort, as everyone on the show does. She said she was putting on a couple pounds every week. By the time she was 18 years old, she was over 300 pounds. And while they're talking, she's like walking around the complex. And so we see Dottie actually get into the car. Now she drives a black minivan. It looked like a Chrysler minivan. One of those. So Dottie actually gets in the front seat and she fits in the front seat. It's just the front seat has to be leaned all the way back.
I saw this. I'm like, how do you drive? She must have incredible posture to be able to sit up.
Incredible. Well, she threw that 12-year-old over her shoulder like a sack of fucking potatoes.
The way she drove, like all the way down, she's got to sit up straight.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, dude. But she's doing.
Oh my god.
It, though. Good for her.
That's crazy. So of course, though, in this scene, she drives down to our favorite place in the world, McDonald's.
Yeah,
did you really?
I got the fish sandwich. I know.
Wow, girl. Wow, I thought you were giving up fast food for Lent.
I'd already ate it.
Oh. Good. Can I say, we're not super religious. This is the first time I've done Lent in years, but I just really needed to fucking stop going to Dunkin' every day. So I gave up Dunkin' for Lent, and it has been 20 some days. We're about halfway through Lent. Yeah. And I haven't been to Dunkin' since before Lent. Look at me. Wow. Jesus, be proud of me.
You're gonna win Lent this year.
I just need to stop fucking spending money. Christ.
Yeah,
so she's at, I was going to say she's at McDonald's and she gets, what the hell did she get? A double cheeseburger with fries and a 10-piece nugget meal. So, okay, she's eating in her car alone, and as she eats the nuggets, she says she's never had chicken nuggets that taste that good.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, has she never had a McNugget before?
She's doing it for the camera. She's like, oh, this is delectable. It's a McDonald's nugget. Relax.
Girl, it's a fucking McNugget. My God.
So we get more into her backstory. She said when she had her first son, Daniel, she was over 350 pounds. And when he was born is when they found out he had severe cerebral palsy. So Daniel's dad didn't want to stick around once they found out. What a piece of shit. Like, if you're not...
horrible
if you
human
want kids,
being.
but you're not ready for... Like, your kid could turn out to be anything. If you can't handle that, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. Don't have fucking kids if you can't handle them being disabled or anything.
Like, they could be anything.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's your child. Like, that pisses me off when people are like, oh, my child has a disability. I disown them. My child is trans.
like,
I disown them.
I didn't even have kids. But,
Well, yeah, why have kids?
but, yeah.
If you're not going to accept
the
them.
dad
Gross.
bounced. So she had to take care of him all by herself. And they had to stay at the hospital. She said they pretty much lived at the hospital for the entire first year. And all she wanted to do was just like be at the hospital, but also just eat. So her weight got out of control after she had Daniel.
Yes.
And
now her sister says that her weight, Dottie's weight, spiraled out of control after this. And Dottie even says that Daniel was not expected to live past age 5, but here he is at age 12, which I think that says a lot about Dottie and about how she's like caring for him. Like, that's so nice. That's so good for her. But a year later, they said a year later. I don't know if this was a year after Daniel was born or a year after they said he wouldn't reach age 5. I don't know. But they said she reached over 500 pounds. Oh, because she was 350 when she had him. And so a few years ago, she met her current husband, Chris. And they had gotten married and had Landon. Did they say how they met?
I mean, this is an early season. No. They're going fast. Yeah, they don't time. True. We forgot to mention, I think this whole episode is it's 40 like some minutes. It's fast. It's a quick one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so funny. Wow, I'm so dumb. I totally forgot. Another new thing I watched was Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Oh, yeah.
One of the prequel Hunger Games films. That one's based off of the book that came out in like 2020. So I had just watched that today. I was watching it halfway through. I was like, God damn, is this movie almost done yet? That movie is 2.5 hours long.
No reason for that. No reason at all.
Holy shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hunger Games is my favorite book series. I'm obsessed with Hunger Games, even though I did not read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And yes, I did buy Sunrise on the Reaping, the newest one that just came out about Haymitch, but I haven't read it yet. I need to read it. I'm going to be on a Hunger Games kick this month.
Nice.
But anyway, 43 minutes though. I was watching this and I was like, this felt longer than Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Did you pause it?
Yeah, to me. Ooh, I didn't pause it.
Weird.
But it felt longer. Even though it was 43 minutes, I was like, God, I feel like we're dragging here. But then when I was watching Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I was like, damn, I feel like this movie's been going on forever. And it was, sure enough, it was an hour and a half into the movie and I had a whole hour left. And I was like, what's
going on today? Something in the...
What's happening today?
So she said that last time she was weighed was after she gave birth to Landon, and she was 554 pounds about a year ago. So they are getting ready to go to the grocery store. They have a babysitter stop by.
Yeah. Can I also say, it said that a year ago she was 554. Now at the start of the episode, it said that she was 641. So
yeah, that
was a spoiler they gave us. Because at this point of the episode, Dottie does not know how much she weighs. So I don't know if the producers were like, oh, just put her first weigh in there.
I think so.
Or if they could have done the 554. But also in the newest seasons, they've just been putting weight unknown for every single case, which is so annoying.
It's so dumb.
So stupid. All right, so they're getting a grocery list together.
Because her and Chris are going to go to the grocery store. Does her husband drive? I'm starting to think he doesn't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Drive.
Because
yeah. To the store.
Yeah. She gets in the car again. I'm very surprised. So Brittany, the babysitter, is going to watch the kids, and of course Dottie is driving. And as they get to the store, Dottie says, I can't walk very far without something to sit on. So, oh my gosh, she goes into the store and asks for a motorized cart, and they're like, Kyle, get the cart. And then we see this scrawny dude named Kyle in a pink polo. I don't know if he thought he was Kanye or what. Kanye circa 2004. But Oh my God. The face he makes at
That's
Dottie. Kyle, shut
Smirk,
the hell
that
up.
little smirk. That was so mean.
So mean, so rude. You and your 2004 pink polo Kanye West fucking look.
I think
Get out
the
of here.
polo was like because I'm like, this is either a Piggly Wiggly or the other like piggy like store, the grocery store. The
Piggy?
the Piggly Wiggly or like a Winn-Dixie, those grocery stores in the South. I think the little pig is like the logo.
What in the hell? Why they
don't
gotta
know.
do that? I feel like
It
that's
is
so
like
degrading.
It's a little pink pig thing. Because I saw that and I was like, wow, that's fucking yeah. Because his smirk when he brought her the cart,
Lord.
and then there was another lady making a face like laughing. That's so mean.
Fucking rude. And of course, this over the narration, Dottie is like, I hate people looking at me, laughing at me. And I'm like, so sad. So fucked up. God. So, of course, as she's driving through the store, though, she almost knocks a display over. And I'm like, oh, no. But then she goes right to the cakes and she gets a German chocolate cake, a whole fucking cake. And I'm like, Dottie,
It's not a birthday. We're not having a party. We don't need a cake. That is just the weirdest thing to me.
Nope.
Don't buy a cake just to buy a cake. That's so weird.
Yeah. No. That's how you get into a dangerous, dangerous downward slope. I'm telling you. Because, you can buy a cake. You can buy whatever the hell you want at a grocery store.
Yeah,
Do you need it? No.
Free will. No.
Free will. Yeah. I don't ever buy a cake unless it's for a specific event. And I'm even going to say the same for soda. We don't keep soda at our house. Well, I try not to. Jake sometimes will buy himself a soda, but no, we don't keep soda at the house. Soda is for special events, parties. We don't buy soda at the house because let me tell you, if it was at the fucking house, same with the Oreos. If it's in the house, I'm going to eat and drink all of it.
No self-control.
Oh,
Just can't have it.
no. Ugh. You got to set yourself up for success.
So, okay, they're checking out. They get all this food. I don't even know really what they bought, to be honest. It was like hamburgers, stuff like that.
I saw a sack of potatoes.
And they're checking out. They get everything. And, oh, my God, poor Dottie's trying to take the motorized cart out of the store with her.
Yeah.
And she gets stuck. And then she, like, has to get off of it and back up. And, like, she has to turn sideways to get out of the freaking store. Oh, and there's like a line
Dottie,
of people.
girl.
This poor girl.
And they're all looking at her, and I'm like,
Of course
Jesus Christ. And she's like, my hip is stuck. And I'm like, girl, one of your butterfly wings is stuck. Oh, gosh. So, of course, she gets up, and then she, walks sideways out. And then she gets in the car, and, immediately she's drinking a Sprite. And I'm like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, Dottie, no. So they get home, and they're making dinner. They're making like hamburgers. And then while that's going on, she also gets all of Daniel's medicine ready and takes care of all of that. And as she's doing that, she explains that Daniel's doctor said that if anything were to happen to Dottie, if she were to die, that her son Daniel would grieve himself to death.
Because, I mean, his world is probably so small. She is his main caregiver. Yeah. If she's gone, he's probably like, where the fuck is she? What's going on? I don't know these other people.
Right.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's so sad. So for dinner, they got what looks like just a hamburger, no bun, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and all of that smothered in gravy. And it just a whole plate of white stuff with gravy covered on everything. Then, she also put on her plate, I don't know if it was cornbread or a slice of vanilla cake.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was, because then she had the chocolate cake after.
Yes. Afterwards, she gets a whole bowl and puts a big slice of chocolate cake in there. And it looks like she's splitting it with Landon, but I don't think he's eating that much. It's a baby. He might take one bite. Christ. So the next scene, Dottie and Chris are preparing to leave the home. They're going to Houston to see a mysterious doctor who does surgery on people her size.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
I wonder who this could be. Wonder who it is. Who is it? Who is it? Who
But
is
she's
it?
driving. She's the one that's driving. And we don't see
Yeah.
any of the drive. We see none of it. They just
No. Then again, how far away is Mississippi's close to
yeah,
Houston?
it's
though,
not
isn't
very.
it?
It's probably like it wasn't
Yeah.
that far because like literally they don't show us
No.
a single scene of the drive. They just show them appearing at the
Yeah.
doctor's office. So
Right. Yeah. Like we immediately, it's like they leave and then immediately they're in Houston. And I'm like, oh, okay.
okay, so they
Oh
get
gosh.
they get
Yeah.
to his doctor's office, and she just hops right on the scale and weighs in, and she is 641 pounds. They told us that in the beginning.
Damn. They did tell us that
Yeah.
in the beginning. Shocker. Real quick, while you were talking, I did look up Oxford, Mississippi to Houston. It's 9 hours.
What the fuck? They showed none of that.
Yeah, they didn't show any of that. That is 9 fucking hours. Oxford is closer to Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit. I thought, by the way they drove, I thought Oxford, Mississippi was closer to like the Louisiana line, you know? God
That's a long
damn.
drive.
That's a long drive. Holy
But
shit.
so they get to Dr. Now's
Christ.
office. He comes in. He asks her, how do you think you got to this weight? And she's immediately like, oh, well, I have 2 kids. Okay, well,
Skirt.
come on.
Dottie. How many people have 2 kids? How many
Yeah.
people have 2 kids? Does everyone who has 2 kids weigh 641 pounds? No. Also, real quick, when I'm reading my notes right now, and apparently when I was doing speak or talk to text, Dr. Now is Dr. Knowles, as in Beyonce
Wow.
Knowles.
Okay.
Wow.
Beyonce. Dr.
Okay.
Beyonce.
Okay, Beyonce. All right. And he's like, 2 kids? Sure thing, Dottie. Sure. So he's like, oh, what kind of food do you eat? And of course, her first answer is pizza and burgers.
Living on fast food.
Could have guessed that.
He's like,
Yes.
Dr. Now's immediately like, it sounds like you're kind of using your kids as an excuse of why you gained weight. And he's like, you're 34. Do you think you're going to make it to 40? She says no. Yeah.
No.
Because he also says
No.
that she is probably eating about 30,000 calories a day to get to 100 pounds a year.
That is so many
It
fucking
really
calories.
is.
30,000.
God,
Like I can't even fathom. I'm speechless. Like I feel like that's one of the highest numbers I've ever heard him say.
Because we just said your one
Yeah.
cake you got, the Little Debbie, that was what did I say, 450
300 something, 350,
You'd have to
400
eat
pounds.
so many of those to get to 30,000 calories in one day. Oh, and he's like, he wants her to only
Christ.
lose 40 pounds over 2 months, which is like really nothing.
I know. I mean, this is season 4, so I'm not like, judging that much, but that is like a really small number. But then again, he does say, he's like, I want you to get in the 500s, under 600 pounds. And she is 641, so she loses 40 pounds around there. It'll be closer
Yeah.
to the 500s, but
Yeah,
I
he
don't
understands that she's got a lot going on at home too.
Yeah.
So I think that also is why he's like, okay, 40 pounds.
Right.
So
right.
we
Yeah.
get to month 1. She's back at home. She says she's been studying the meal plans, trying to change her eating habits.
Yes.
She's making a salad, but she's putting a ton of dressing on this fucking salad. Drenched.
I saw that dressing. She drenched that salad in dressing. Like, Dottie, did you even read the paperwork?
That is a wet salad.
Christ. I hate wet salads. Like, there's sometimes when a wet salad is like, when it's freshly mixed with like Caesar
like a
dressing.
good Olive Garden.
And I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But when it's like a soggy salad, get away from me. Get away from me. So my notes are all out of fucking order here because I have that when Dottie was leaving Dr. Now's office, though, she had a cotton swab taped to her hand and the crease of her shoulder. And of course that means they definitely drew her blood. But I'm like, ooh, did they try her like in the indent in her elbow? I said shoulder, the increase in her shoulder. I meant the increase in her fucking elbow. Jesus Christ. Her elbow. Did they try to get blood there and then they went for the hand? I feel like the hand is the
me out
worst.
so much. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, again, I work at a pediatric clinic and I have to hold kids down for blood draws. When we have to do the hand,
I'm gonna vomit.
I hate it so much.
Makes me weak
so
in the
much.
knees.
But then again, I know. Ooh, but yeah, like people that size, it's got to be insanely hard to find their veins. Like insanely hard. I mean, like what was that one girl? Was that who said I know my veins?
Oh my god, Baby Voice. Was it not the Baby Voice girl? No,
was it Ashley T? No, the catfisher. No, it wasn't her.
I know my veins. I have a lady that does my
else.
veins. Like, shut up.
She's got a vein. She's got a blood
vein
lady.
girl.
Yeah, she's got a vein girl. Yeah. So, oh gosh. Oh, she's making the salad. All right, Dottie's making this wet salad, and she makes fish and some green beans. Oh, here's where you know she's messing up here. She said she does not agree with the portion sizes of the diet.
She's like, as long as I like eat well, I can eat however big I want. Like however she had big, massive plates. I noticed though she made like a meal. It was huge, and that wet ass salad, she didn't even touch it. Left it off to the side.
I thought she ate it.
The bowl was full.
No?
I saw the bowl.
Oh. You know what she did have, though? A can of Coke. Wasn't even diet.
Nope.
It was a full can of Coke. And then after that, she asks Chris to bring her some chips.
Bring me some chips, please.
Girls, bring me some chips.
Yeah.
That's our mom. Oh gosh. So, okay. God. But I will give Dottie credit where credit is due. She took the bag from Chris, grabbed a handful of chips out of the bag, put them on her plate. Okay? And then the bag went away with Chris. Like, she didn't eat a full bag of chips, okay? She did take whatever was with her. Whatever was with her. She did take a handful for her plate.
Progress.
Okay? Give her some credit there. Yeah.
Okay. So month 3, we're back at the office in Texas. She's
as my text or talk to text would say, Dr. Nails.
the nail doctor. Oh my god, a nail doctor, blood doctor.
Yeah.
So we're back at Dr. Nails, and she gets on the scale, and she weighs in at 635 pounds. She only lost 6 pounds.
Ooh.
She didn't lose 40.
Ooh. Dottie. And of course, before that, she's like, oh, I tried so hard. I'm going to have a great weigh in. And then afterwards, she's like, I thought I would have lost a lot more. Oh, God. And of course, when Dr. Now comes in the room, she's like, I'm not eating as much. A couple of boiled eggs.
Boiled?
My captions said bald eggs, but I know she probably said boiled eggs, like boiled.
Bald eagle eggs. That's what she's eating.
Bald eagle eggs. Goodness. She's like, I eat a salad and green beans for dinner with no snacks. Girl, you had a Coca-Cola and you had some chips. Coca-Cola.
And chips.
Coca-Cola.
And Dr. Now is like, well, you're obviously not doing it right. Obviously not doing it. Like, we're going to have to put you in the hospital. He really jumped to the hospital pretty quick.
He did. But, she did say, well, I'm also, having some popcorn at night. And he's like, bitch, you should be 200, not 600. So it's kind of shocking. He's like, yeah, I need you in the hospital in the next 48 hours to basically have her do the
controlled
diet in the
48
hospital.
Hours.
The controlled diet. Thank you. You have 48 hours, that? Bitch. That's like, what was it? The Joyce episode.
You said 48 hours.
You have 48 hours, bitch. That was amazing. So Dottie, of course, is like 48 hours. Like, I got to arrange care for my kids. One of them has special needs. It's not like I can just call up anybody to watch my kids. Like, she's going to need someone to help because Chris works, so he can't take off work. and she's going to be in the hospital, so they need somebody to care for their kids. And she's like, I'll figure this out. 2 days later, 48 hours later, we're at a hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. And I was like, Dottie, did you check in the wrong hospital? No, her son Daniel's in the hospital. Oh,
it's like as soon as they got home from Texas, he was having trouble breathing and had to be rushed to the hospital. So they're at a children's hospital in Tennessee. He's on a breathing tube right now. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
it's so sad.
It's so sad. This is awful. So month 4, they're still at the children's hospital. Dottie said she hasn't left the hospital since he's gotten there. And of course, the camera crew did her so fucking dirty. They started zooming in on all the chips and sodas and snacks in the hospital room. And I'm like, sirs, stop. Please give her a fucking break.
This is
Knock
hard.
it off.
Like,
my God.
You're at a hospital. You're living in a hospital. Girl, I wouldn't be fucking watching what I'm eating.
Girl.
I don't give a fuck.
No. I mean, no. And especially, it'd be one thing if it was like a more local hospital to them.
Out of state.
Because they're in Memphis, Tennessee. Now, granted, they're a lot closer to Memphis, but that's still, I think it might be like a 2-3 hour drive from them.
They're not.
It's not like Chris can make dinner and then come drive up to the hospital, drop dinner off. Like, no. It's just not possible. And hospital cafeteria food? Ew, get away from me with that.
Like, she's overwhelmed. She's stressed out. Like, I don't blame her right now for what's going on.
Gosh. This is terrible. So the doctor comes in and tells Dottie they're going to try taking him off some of the medication to see if he can breathe on his own. And so Dottie then is like, okay, well, I'm going to go back home. And she tells Daniel, I'm going to come back. She just needs a lot, to take care of herself some, maybe change, shower, check on her other child. So we get 3 days later. Dottie is at home on the couch, and Chris is making her a salad with a whole bag of cheese, and they got a rotisserie chicken.
They got a little chicken. I mean, it's better than nothing.
I love rotisserie chicken. Oh, amazing. So month 5. Great news, guys. Dottie is home with her family, and Daniel is also home. Shoo. Oh, thank God. So Dottie says he's been doing a lot better, and her sister is here to help out.
Yeah. So he spent 5 weeks in the hospital, and her sister DeLacy is here, and she's all immediately kind of like, I don't really like to come over here that much because it's just hard for me to not say anything about your weight. And she's like, hey, Dottie's like, look, my coping mechanism is just eating. And you like judge me a lot for it. And oh my God, right when this conversation's happening, we get pizza delivery.
Oh, couldn't have come at a worse time.
It's so bad.
Oh my God.
So bad.
It's so bad. So pizza is here. And immediately her sister's like, are you fucking kidding me, bitch? She got 3 boxes of pizza and then a smaller box, which I assume is either a dessert or cheese sticks or something. Oh, God, it's a chocolate brownie pie. So DeLacy's like, I could take that pizza right now and throw it out. Are you kidding me? She's so mad. And so DeLacy's like, why do you need 3 medium pizzas and a chocolate pie? Why do you need that? The 12-year-old doesn't eat food. He's fed through a tube on special medicated food. Then it's just you, your husband, and the 1-year-old, which the 1-year-old really shouldn't be eating. He probably can't even eat a lot of pizza, maybe half a slice. Are you kidding me? So why do you need 3 medium pizzas? You don't need 3.
Get 1 large and call it a day.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's this.
Yeah,
her
1
sister's
large.
like, she's holding up the boxes, like, look at this box. And then one of the pieces of pizza falls on the ground. That dog snatches that so fucking quick. The little black dog.
Snatched it so fast. Oh my God. And literally the way the sister opens each box, she's like, that's killing you. And that's killing. She opens every single box. And honestly, sometimes you kind of need that visual.
Yeah. Dottie's like, well, I gotta feed my son. She's like, I'm not doing this right now. I'm done. I'm over it. And then her sister just fucking leaves.
Like, I know. Like, on one hand, getting delivery is so much easier. Especially, they had, I don't know how long they've been home from the hospital with Daniel, but delivery is so much easier.
Been,
but
3 days, I think.
Oh, maybe. But also, you don't need 3
No,
medium
you
pizzas,
don't.
girl. No. Good. And the whole time, though, Chris is just
He
standing
doesn't really
there.
talk much this episode.
No, he's not really a talker. He's just kind
Yeah.
of there. Ugh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Gosh. All right. So after she leaves, Dottie eats the pizza and the chocolate brownie pie, and her husband just watches.
Yes, he's just
He just
sitting there.
watches her.
Very
eat.
weird.
Do you think what if he's a
I don't
feeder?
think so. I don't think, because he's like, I don't want her to die. He was like crying
Yeah.
a lot in the beginning. He was pretty upset. He's like, I want her to be there for the
Okay.
kids. So I don't think he's a feeder. I think he's just quiet.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
we're getting to
all
month
right.
5. They're going back to Dr. Now.
No. We just did month 5. Now it's month 7.
Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. This talk to text, we can't
know.
keep doing it. She's getting
So,
everything wrong.
Month 7.
All right, so month 7.
It's been a few months since they saw Dr. Now. They did call him and let him know what happened. She did, but she missed her appointments. So she gets to the office. She has her weigh in. She is 669 pounds. She gained 34 pounds. This is the highest she has
Holy
ever
shit.
been. Dr. Now was like, look, I understand
Yeah.
the emergency with your son, but you've gained so much. You've went 70 pounds in the wrong direction. And she's like, when I'm just stressed out, I make really bad choices and I'm not doing what I need to do, but I'm ready to put my health first. And Dr. Now's like, okay, but you're still blaming the stress as an excuse to eat. You're not going to be able to do this for long term. Surgery won't fix that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have an extra 500 pounds on your body. If you got to prove it if you want to make a change. So you're going to the hospital right now for the diet, the controlled diet.
Yeah.
So,
Controlled diet for a whole month. She has to be there. A whole month. So this is basically to help her understand what she should eat and the portion sizes. And after Dr. Now leaves, Chris is like, he was mean, but he was right. And Dottie actually agrees and was like, yeah, at least he was honest, you know? Jeez. So, God. This scene, when they're at the hospital, I forgot to mention this earlier, but Dottie has been putting items in her mouth.
I didn't know.
Like a dog. Like she's in the wheelchair and she's got her purse handles in her mouth and her hands are just like on her
I didn't
lap.
see that at all.
Excuse me? And earlier in the episode, she had her key lanyard in her
Oral
mouth.
fixation. Something.
Is it? Like, there's no reason at 34 years old you need to put your purse handles
She just
in
wants
your mouth.
something to chew on. Get some gum, girl. Get a good gum.
Oh gosh. So, all right. We are now at month 8. All right. She is at University General Hospital. This is the hospital Dr. Now used to use before he went to St. Joe's. And she's got her meals. They got her a little salad with a little bit of dressing. And then she's got the tiniest fucking piece of chicken I have ever
tiny
seen.
portions.
Oh my, she's using a knife and a fork to cut it. And I'm like, girl, you could just pick that up with your hands and eat it like a nugget.
What was that old Disney movie? I think it was, well, they're the piece of bread.
Oh, Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk. They're slicing the bean.
Yes.
It's like translucent. That's what.
Yes! Donald Duck is like cutting this slice of bread. Oh, and the bean. And it's like the thinnest, most translucent,
transparent,
like
it's
little
so stupid.
thing.
That's what that piece of meat is.
God.
She mentions it's been really hard adjusting and being away from family for so long. But 2 days later, Chris is there. He's visiting. And it's already been a month. Like, we pretty much fast forwarded through her month at the hospital.
Yeah, she clearly wasn't, making a big stink like some people, Stephen Asante, where her call button wasn't going off. There's no crazy scenes this episode, which good for Dottie, but also boring for us.
No. So it's been a month. They're going to find out if she's approved for surgery. So they bring her the scale and she weighs 597 pounds. So she lost 72 pounds. But Dr. Now's like, almost 70 pounds lost. That's good. No. 72. She lost 72. Dr. Now's rounding down. Don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Don't round down. Don't round down, bitch.
Nope.
Whore.
So she is approved for her surgery.
Christ.
Very exciting.
Woo!
Um,
Yes. Dr. Now warns her, if you go home and start gaining weight, bitch, your surgery's
Canceled.
off. He's like, don't play with me, bitch. I'll cancel the shit out of you. So, she asks Dr. Now for a hug, and he hugs her. Oh, what do you think he hugs like? Do you think
Stiff.
he's like a quick, stiff? Yeah. He
Stiff
seems like
guy.
a stiff guy. Like yeah. Ooh. So, all right. Dottie leaves the hospital in a wheelchair, and she's holding her purse with her hand, not her
Good.
mouth this time. Good. Now we're at month 9, and we are back at the hospital. It is surgery day. Dr. Now is scrubbing in. Imagine washing your hands next to Dr. Now as he's scrubbing in for surgery.
does the water from him flicks off onto you? Is that weird?
Oh,
Romantic.
Oh my God. We're sharing water
Ew.
droplets, Dr. Now. Oh my goodness. Is he Dr. Now single, isn't he?
I know he was married. He got divorced a couple
Yeah.
years ago, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ew, you
Yeah.
think he's on like Tinder? He's on Raya, the rich people.
He's on, yeah, girl, he's not on
on
Tinder. He's on
Raya.
Raya,
Excuse me.
please. He's a celebrity.
It's weird.
Oh my gosh. Should we find his
I
dating
don't
profile?
know.
Or would he be on, what's the mature singles?
What is it called? Time for Us? Our Time? Something old people thing. Because he's 80.
No time left.
Clock's ticking.
I don't know. Clock's ticking. Oh, God. What do you think his dating profile was saying?
Bariatric surgeon, TV celebrity. It's probably really like gaudy.
Ooh.
I bet it's like annoying.
Yeah. I bet that's the first picture his profile picture is the main picture you see when you Google him. Bet. Yeah. Or it's that one AI image that I
hate it.
absolutely hate where everyone's like, oh, young Dr. Now. And it's like, no, that's just a fucking picture that someone AI'd it to make him look quote unquote younger.
No,
but it's not
it's
actually
not.
him. So stupid.
All right.
right, where the
Month
hell were
9.
we?
We're back at the hospital for her surgery. Yes.
Yes. Dr. Now says that Dottie lost 17 pounds this month. Woo woo! So he's going to do her sleeve gastrectomy today. He said a gastric sleeve can be done more rapidly than a gastric bypass, and he doesn't want to keep Dottie under anesthesia for too long. So they're going to go with the sleeve than the bypass. So they're going to take 80 to 90% of the stomach out.
It's the old school, no robot. They're just doing the sticks in the stomach thing, and they pull it on out. It was quick. It went well. They sew her up, and they're done.
Yeah. Nothing to write home about. He doesn't even blow up the stomach this time. It's real quick in and out. He's like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now we're at month 11. Goodness gracious. Her current weight is 564 pounds. Her weight loss since surgery is 16 pounds. And her total weight loss is 105 pounds.
Good for her.
Okay, Dottie girl.
Yeah. So
Good for
she's back at
her.
home. She says like a lot has changed. She's gotten used to eating smaller portions because like right now she's only eating like 2 small hard-boiled eggs for like I'm assuming breakfast.
Bald eggs. She's got a bald
Yeah.
egg. Oh, good for her. She then she gives us a little tour of her kitchen and she shows off her cabinet, which is pretty, like it's
No.
not empty, but it's just like a lot of like
Yeah.
canned foods, condiments, like typical little mini pantry type thing, like some foods that you'd have to cook with, no junk food. And she even shows us, she's got this giant freezer. It's pretty empty. It's mostly, the top drawer in it is mainly frozen
Also,
vegetables.
something she mentions, she's like, all my life, people have told me that I eat too much, but no one ever gave me the help to stop. I feel like your sister was kind of just doing that, though. When you got those pizzas, girl, what are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know if that was helpful or if it was just like her sister telling her, you're like that, you don't need to order 3 medium pizzas, bitch. I don't know, but I don't know. Sometimes it's in one ear, out the other, you know? If you know, you know.
But, yeah, they said they've been cleaning out a lot of the food from the house, so they really don't have any. No more ice cream, she says.
Yeah.
No ice cream left. And
Woo!
yeah.
And
Sorry.
yeah, the episode ends with Dottie. God damn, the episode ends with Dottie and Chris are going on a walk outside with Landon. They're going on a short walk. And I'm like, well, where's Daniel? Who's watching
is he
Daniel?
in there alone?
Where is
Like,
he?
for a minute?
Ah! Oh, God. But they're walking around the complex. But you know what? Good for them. Good for Dottie.
And then
We're at
oh
month
my God,
12.
We're down at the office. She weighs in 520 pounds. So for a total loss, 149 pounds. She was down 35 pounds over the last month.
Damn. Good for her. Oh. So she's, Dr. Nell says she's doing very good. And again, she was down another 35 pounds over the last month. So she's, continuously losing weight and the weight she should be losing. On her and Dr. Nell hug again.
Very, very nice.
Oh,
it's so wrapped up with a nice bow at the end. I feel like there's nothing to say.
Right. I know. That was it. I do have some updates.
Wait. She has a Where Are They Now, right?
I don't know, but I did look up.
She does have
updates.
a Where Are They Now. That's why I looked nothing up.
Oh,
so I didn't want to say anything.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit. Well, let me double check what episode she has on Where Are They Now. Goodness gracious, because I looked up some stuff and she's active on Facebook, so I know there's that. And she posts, I think, pretty regularly that, because there's like a Yahoo article here that kind of talks about her updates. Okay, she does. Season 3, episode 5 of Where Are They Now is Dottie and June. That aired May 10th, 2017. And then, let me see. Oh, yeah, she has another episode, Season 6, Episode 3, Dottie and Cynthia, which aired May 6th, 2020.
Damn.
And I think that was it for
so
Where
she's
Are
got
They
two.
Now. But she does. She's got 2 Where Are They Nows. I'm curious what happens.
Yeah, I didn't look anything
with
up. Don't
her.
tell me anything. I don't want to know anything.
Okay, I won't. But I will say she is part of the group that did sue My 600-Pound Life and Megalomedia. She accused producers of lying to her about how her weight loss progressed, making it appear like she was gaining weight while she was losing pounds instead while on the show. She also claimed she was lied to by producers about medical expense coverage. That was reported in March of 2020. The lawsuit was later thrown out by the Corpus Christi Court of Appeals in 2020. Wow. I'm very curious. Because I know several cast members have sued.
I've heard about this.
The production company.
About them wanting to sue them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ugh. I know. I really want to know, I don't want to read the whole
like the
what the
report.
Fuck is that? Report, not report.
The lawsuit.
Not the report. I don't want to read the whole thing, but I also want to know what they sign, the consent form they sign, or the agreement or whatever is that the show is. I can't speak today. I want to know what exactly they're signing to when they agree to do the show and what production is willing to pay for, because there's been multiple claims by multiple claims by participants of the show where they were lied to about this, lied to about that. Production made them look this way and that way. I mean, every reality show, though, has those same complaints of, the editing,
you
the
have
bad
to realize
edit.
They're not going to make you look good.
Right. It's a reality TV show. Regardless of the message or anything behind it, they're going to edit you in a way that they think is going to get viewers and get more money. But I'm so curious to know what exactly the agreement form is, or the consent form or whatever, that says what production is going to pay for and what they're not going to pay for. Because I've heard some people like Lonnie from his episode, he's talked about on Instagram multiple times that he needs the skin surgery, but production didn't pay for it, even though I think he even did a couple episodes of Where Are They Now?
That's shitty.
With his brother. Yeah. for those of you who don't remember, Lonnie was the one, him and his brother did an episode together, and Lonnie lost so much weight. Dr. Dow actually told him to gain some weight.
Yeah, I think I remember this. Like, he got really skinny.
Yeah. His weight loss was crazy good. He did amazing. Yeah. I really liked them, though. Like, as the brothers, I really liked them. But, wow. Yeah. So, I'm very curious, though, what the contract looks like.
I know.
What they're signing.
Maybe one day
I don't
we'll
know,
see
man.
it. Yeah.
Maybe Sunday.
But,
who knows? Yeah. Gosh. Golly. Well, that was
Dolly.
Dolly's episode.
Dolly.
Jesus.
Go golly, Miss
Dolly.
No, Dottie.
Dolly.
Dottie.
No, Dottie. That was Dottie's
Yes.
episode.
Maybe.
Oh my.
I don't know. Well, now that they're
goodness.
doing other Where Are They Nows, we got to figure out our schedule coming up for April, guys.
I know. I'm gonna make a April schedule. I can't believe it's
know.
already April. That's nuts. This year's just flying by, hon.
But I
my
hope
gosh.
everyone enjoys your week. Have a good week.
Yeah. Yes. Have a great week, guys. Enjoy the first week of April. Hope you guys don't get pranked on April Fools.
Oh my God. Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.